Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, last day of the week. I hope you're doing really well. Let's take a look at Solana because it has been a fantastic advocate of shift in momentum and sentiment towards bullishness, especially with the breakthrough this 163.67 level, which capped the price or marked the most recent high on August 9th. And breakthrough, test 1, test 2, test 3, a fourth one, and then we make a new high. So that was really impressive to see given the overall market sentiment. Is it a precursor sign of what's to come for the rest of the market? Probably. Let's take a look at the count because I had to shift count around, especially for the leading diagonal. So quick recap, the last video I made on Solana, it was October 18th, I believe. Prices were somewhere there. And I was saying it is likely that prices in the leading diagonal, you have 3 up, 3 down, 3 up for wave 3, and then 3 up for 3 down for wave 4. And I was saying to continue with this scenario of a leading diagonal, we cannot see price break below 147.66. Yeah, so price continue to break higher. And then I think it was over the weekend or just before the weekend, we made this run up for the price. And I was like, wow. That's a bit of a stretch for a leading diagonal, but after all, there is no rule that says that wave 5 cannot stretch way higher than wave 3. So I kept it like that, and I had shifts wave 5 of 1 here, and I was looking for a wave 2 correction. Following a diagonal, leading diagonal, you want a wave 2 to correct quite deeply to retrace this entire run-up, and wave 2 would have had 151 to 138 as areas of support. But then price started to wobble around and make a steeper or lengthier, more complex type of correction, and it did not look like it wanted to go. And actually what happened, and I think I can ditch the scenario of a leading diagonal because we made a new high in price, and we would therefore have an extended fifth wave. Like if you do put it like that, the count is, if you count the subwave, you will see in a bit when I will switch to the other scenario, you will see that you can put a series of 5 wave of lower degrees within that. So it doesn't look like I'm just shifting counts around, but it's like highly unlikely you would have such an extended fifth wave into a leading diagonal. So I'm scrapping the idea of a leading diagonal in favor of a simple old-fashioned bullish count, and I think a lot of people are going to like that, and that fits into the scenario that we broke above 163. We tested the level quite a few times, and we even made a new high compared to that. So if you take the count from that followed the correction we had started 27th of September all the way down to the 3rd October. And already back then I was saying that there is everything that the correction needs to have, except that it's not going that deep because you have an A, B, C and 5 wave down for the wave C, 3 waves up for wave B. And then we were here and I was like, I was expecting prices to go much lower. If you go back to the videos, I think I was targeting 125 for the C leg, and we went short. So it was actually not a C leg, it was a 1-2, beginning of a motive wave. And within the third wave, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look at the wave of a lower degree, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An ABC for wave 2, and then a third. That was the weird correction of the weekend. It's actually a WXY. You have 3 down, 3 up for wave X, and 3 down for wave Y, which form wave 4. And if you look at the count here, you have 1, 2, 3, A, B, C for 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a bit stretch here. Ultimately, what this count indicates is that the bullish momentum has returned for Solana, and now we have completed a 5 of 3, and we should look for a ABC down for wave 4. Now, if the momentum has returned to the bullishness, it is likely that the wave 4 is not going to be steep, not going to be deep, especially looking at how wave 2 retraced the wave 1. So we may probably have a rather shallow wave 4 around 167. There is an indication that the trend has shifted, at least temporarily, locally, from an uptrend towards a downtrend, because we broke market structure by taking down 171. And so now we would look for an ABC to form as a wave 4 with resistance between 167, no, sorry, support area 167 all the way down to 154. I highly doubt, because if you look at it, we broke this level. It's quite significant. I can't keep talking about it enough. It's quite significant from a market psychology point of view. If price do come back within that mess of a overlapping price action we had for the better part, the end of the summer and September and October, then the sentiment is going to shift again, and that would probably trigger a lot of selling activity. So a wave 4 correction that you can retest actually this level one more time, because you made a new high. You can retest as a final confirmation and then shoot back up for the fifth wave. Fifth wave, you can target in that particular setup, wave 1, wave 4. Assuming wave 4 comes and retests this 163 level, a wave 5 equal to wave 1, at least you would aim for 187. Now, if I switch on all the technicals I have, 187 would be right. Let me switch to the 4-hour. It's going to be more visible. 187 would be right beneath the middle of this overhead resistance area to be broken. So this could potentially be a good target for wave 5. However, be cautious, because I would expect a lot of activity should price reach this 187 level. And now that I switched on the technical, I remember drawing this creek level going down and down and down. And I said, we want to see this price action breaking through this creek level to be adding a more confidence to the fact that we are in a motive sequence and that we should see higher prices rather soon. And this is what happened. And then the price broke this 163 level, which was the nail in the coffin, at least for all the bearish counts that I had. I had a bearish count as well, but now it's off the table. It doesn't mean that we're going to shoot straight back up for Solana to 187, but at least on the sentiment and medium-term perspective, it appears that bullish sentiments and market activity have returned for Solana. I'd like to see, and this is me speculating, I'd like to see this kind of activity also transpose into the rest of the market. A lot of coins are already positioned for such activity. They haven't broken yet the creek nor the significant resistance level of early August, but at least the counts do look rather similar for those that have not yet taken off. Okay, that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know what you find valuable in those videos. I will be able to tailor the content moving forward based onto your needs. Thanks a lot for watching and sticking till the end. I wish you a nice weekend. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.